Thanks for joining me. In this episode, I'm just going to do a very quick run through of some of the things that were different in my second playthrough. Different is because I have new cards. The order of the cards that I created was different from previous, so I'm getting different answers and questions. I went through this like a tense bout with the behemoth. It felt like it lasted eons, but we ended up forming a pact. We're partners now. Ah, maybe you solved that issue. The fact you summoned a behemoth is still quite visible. I see. Well, the way I feel now, Fortuna, all the knowledge and power I just gained, it's worth the price. Now we just need to figure out how to deal with Adana. Okay. What are you gonna do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud to not face Adana directly. I guess that before doing anything rash, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt and meditate on all my options. I'm sorry the ritual didn't go as expected. But I'm still with you. Let me know if I can help in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. I would have married one of your husband's brothers and we would have had a big, happy family all together. We'd help raise each other's children. You have taught them about love and literature, and I have taught them about magic and pizza. We have enjoyed long summer nights drinking wine with our husbands and friends, watching over the kids playing in the garden. Ah, Patrice, I miss you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? You'd become an intergalactic detective. You'll accept cases from witches and supernatural beings alike. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? Six feet under my ass. Oh, we got a change here, actually, a big one. Greth was arrested. Summoning a behemoth is not something any of us should overlook. I had to arrest her. No. Why? Greth, this is horrible. No, Greth, this is my fault. Why? Did you collude in the summoning of this behemoth? No, I'm talking about my prediction. Come on, that can't be your fault. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Come on, Fortuna, don't torture yourself like that. You wouldn't understand. What is there to understand? Is there something we're not aware of? Stop writing shit down. Leave me alone now, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Before I leave, Greth wanted you to have something. Take care, Fortuna. As you can tell, I am replaying. I am quickly replaying through, so you're not going to see all of it. And I'm mostly only going to show you any massive changes to the story. There has been some subtle changes of some of the choices, but nothing that's been earth-shattering. It's just been like little details that have changed, but nothing huge. So I'll invite you back once we get to something else that's big. Okay, so we have all new ones. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. You will get to witness the end of this universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience the end of it all. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy, your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Well, the last time she said, just let me die. So I'm gonna say, but this woman also loves sex. Okay, let's do this one. Or do I? I don't know. I don't know which one to choose. You will get to witness the end of this universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience the end of it all. So you basically curse me with eternal life. Not quite. The universe will eventually end. This is an eternity, even by which standards? Well, excuse me for wishing you a long existence. You may die of boredom before fulfilling your prophecy, let me tell you. But I guess that watching reality come to an end may be quite an experience. Can't wait. Bleak. You dream about, you switch bodies with your sister, and you go to meet one of her lovers. The man takes you to have a fancy dinner of oysters and crawfish. You drink a bottle of white wine and make love on his boat. The following morning, you discover you have switched bodies with the man, and you are alone on the boat, lost in the middle of the ocean. And now here's the biggest change to my choices, is it's going to be, what are we going to do with Adana's body? And the choice is for Fortuna to consume the body, because it will make her all-powerful. And we're going to say super leader option. Alright, that's a wrap then. Let's review the program as a whole now. Okay, I'll bring it back. I am happy with this program. Let's move on. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and read their future. And I don't like either one. You will realize the heresy in your actions. You will find a way to amend with your four sisters. Which it will become unbearable for you and your sisters. You will renounce your powers and go back to live as priestesses among mortals. There is no good one. Okay, which it would become unbearable for you and your sisters. You will renounce your powers and go back to live as priestesses. Shoot, and I can't go back. I guess let's do this one. Well, that's what this rebellion will boil down to, huh? After this much suffering and running, I don't see it as a bad ending, I guess. A fulfilling mortal life is certainly preferable to immortal despair. That's a wise deck. I hope you find your happiness. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. That's rich. They'll try to recruit us back even after we renounce our powers. That would mean working as servants at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. Back to square one, but better than being hunted and tortured, I guess. Thank you for looking into our future. Somehow it's less bleak than I expected, even if I know there are still many hardships ahead. Thank you, really. For now, I'll focus on showing proper gratitude for you having taken us in. You are saving our lives in more than one sense. I hope everything works out for you all in the end. First you created your world. The screams of the witches who burned inside a white star reach you. One of them is laughing. Those are the secret steps to bless this world with temperance. This is a masterpiece. Close to the black hole you last studied, you missed the remnants of a planet once mined by the quarry titans. Are you sure? We charted that area pretty exhaustively. Maybe the high stakes of it all made you overlook the husk of a mined planet. It's not impossible. I can go sweep the area once more. Are you certain it'll be worth my time? I'm 100% sure that you will find it. Very well. I'll bet on your divination. What you just did something else. Study the songbooks of the dear folk, commit to their culture, and soon enough, you'll be magically inspired as to how to unravel this mystery. Wow, that sounds pretty time-consuming. It's going to keep me from exploring for a long time. I could even think you're sending me on a fool's errand. I would never. I know, I'm sure it'll be fun. Familiarizing yourself with another culture is another form of exploration. And having experienced your talents firsthand, this must be it. Finally, some progress in this mystery. Thank you. You've surpassed every expectation I had. Even more than that, you made me fall in love with immortality again. Okay. Fortuna, okay. I told them my plan was to make everyone happy. Why are you laughing? Now everyone's gonna think we're fucking idiots. I believe we come across as wholesome. Anyway, crisis avoided. I'll get back to doing my thing. Stay strong, we're almost at the finish line. Made me feel really bad, man. You dream one of your eyes is blue and the other is purple. You inspect them closer in a mirror and find out that they have mathematical formulas inscribed around the iris. You write them down and your eyes return to normal. A blind man comes to your home and buys the formula from you for a fortune. You meet with an architect to commission them to design a castle made of glass. The architect makes you pay for their design by letting them eat a piece of your liver. You cook it with a sauce of red wine and onion and rosemary. They let you taste it a bit, and it is delicious. You work at a gas station cleaning the windshields of the customers. You spot a little white dog inside of a van while you're working on it. You bark at the animal, and the dog, scared, jumps out of the window and escapes. The customers blame it on you, and you are fired. Alright, everything that is about to happen, everything that will occur, none of it is your fault, but all of it is your responsibility. And that is true for every given moment of your life. And that is true for every single witch in this cosmos. That is fate. My corpse is without will, but my body stands proud of the coven assembled here today. 100 voices to decide the fate of our sisterhood. 100 voices to steer this universe. Your power is enormous and will continue to grow. The House of Cosmic Providence will hold time still for us. Not a single galaxy will dare spin until our coven has a new leader. Now pour your voices into the chalice and build the future upon my corpse. Surrounding me, around the chalice of undying legacy, we have the candidates. Caprisa, the historian, Dahlia, the daggersmith, Jasmine, the gardener, Fortuna, the soothsayer. We will soon hear our sisters' opening speeches, but first, let's conjure the vote intention for all to gauge the progress of this debate. And remember, in the House of Cosmic Providence, everyone is welcome to talk at any given moment, where we are all equal in discussing the fate of our sisterhood. Now my body shall remain silent for the rest of the debate. I give the floor to the eldest of the candidates, Caprisa. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna skip past this. I don't think anything's changed. Alright. Ambitious and confident. I am extremely excited to be here today. We are so close to turning over a new leaf and growing beyond the old ways. The sisterhood I envision for us all is the product of both analysis and empathy, put through the fires of divination. I bring you not only prosperity, but happiness and fulfillment. I don't know. Alright, this is the one that tricked us. Sisters, I want to share some findings with you. I am not proud of the methods I used, but I was worried about letting a dangerous exile into coven politics. So I created an illusionary world to draw some raw truth from Fortuna. What I found is that we got nothing to worry about. If anything, this witch may be a bit too naive. She expressed that her purpose is to make everybody happy. Anyway, I'll let you all proceed. Thank you for listening to me. That was a little different from last time. Sorry for intruding so early on in the debate, but I just wanted to offer my input on the candidate witch Fortuna. I came to her for help, as suggested by my friend and leader, candidate Jasmine. I was in a dire situation, handling a gruesome task Adana imposed upon me, and Fortuna with her cards not only helped me get out of it, she allowed me to find a happiness I hadn't experienced before. Her guidance was otherworldly, her deck is powerful, and her soul is pure. Please, we need her party at the helm. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. Let us move on to another candidate. Dahlia, offer your opening statement. Listen to me, everyone. I have a clear vision for this coven. Community, sisterhood, solidarity. Support, diversity, and all which is equal. And there's one crucial aspect to making this vision happen. Horizontalism. The community is not so big that we should put our fate in the hands of just a few. The opinion of every single witch should bear the same weight. The referendum system we want to implement will make sure that not a single choice is made to the detriment of the community ever again. No more impositions like the obnoxious quarterly controls. No more excessive punishments. We must reclaim this coven for ourselves. I must speak. I'm sorry to disrupt such a critical moment of your coven, but it's imperative that I bring the concerns of the office before all of you. As you may know, we recently had to deal with one of your sisters, Greth, who had formed a pact with the behemoth. We managed to imprison the being who had fused themselves with Greth's body, and after several intense submission spells, we managed to extract some worrying information from them. The Arbiter office has grounds to believe there is yet another practitioner of the forbidden among you. That can't be possible. I'm sorry, we're convinced that there is a behemoth meddling with these elections. We're also pretty certain as to who is responsible, but we'd like to extend the courtesy to that witch to honorably surrender herself, or to any of you to do the right thing and expose her before the whole coven. If not, I will be forced to bring the prime suspects in with me for a less amicable interrogation process. This is not acceptable. The sanctity of the Congress must not be interrupted by an external party. I'm afraid there's no alternative. We can't risk a behemoth user becoming the next leader of this coven. It may be too late then. Very well. Sisters, we shall comply with the magical pact. Confess now, witch, or bring your whole coven down with you. It hurts me. Okay, so we got this going on. What the hell? They're trapped in a ball of fire. We need to save them. Is this the end of our coven? Fortuna, do something. Me? Yes. Everyone focus on the coven. Project your feelings towards your sisterhood onto my deck. Oh. I could blame all of this on Abramar. Which could explain why it blew up. But it does not go with the ending that I'm hoping for. So, this is the final test designed by Adana, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven in existence. She has been grinding us to the bone and engineered this crisis to prove she's been right all along and open our minds to real power. Since time can't flow until we reach a decision as to who will become the next leader, our sisters are doomed to burn eternally. We must come to an agreement to free them. I can't believe this fucking hag. For real, Adana, what the fuck do you want from us? Come on, I'm sure Adana had her reasons, right? You can't be such a fucking dog, Jasmine. Wake the fuck up. Adana is messed up. Oh, Adana, I see it. This is glorious. If we couldn't protect our sisters from impending doom, we're not worthy at all to follow in your footsteps. Well, you're right. This is way too much. No lesson or test is worth risking the lives of all of our sisters. Okay. Okay, now we're back here. Imagine this is gonna be the next pivotal thing. After some intense negotiation, we'll get to use Zera's Quicksilver to bring everyone back to life at the Jade Monk Waterfalls. What? Everyone? Yes, we'll get to see everyone again. That's it? It's as easy as that? You're too powerful, Fortuna. This is scary. But it's good. This is for a good cause. Thank you, Fortuna. Thank you. You're saving everyone. Yes. Let's focus on that. I know this may be overwhelming. I'm still struggling it. Oh, I figured out I can do good. Right? Oh, this is new. So we can either choose, it doesn't matter who rules, we will lead together and support each other, mending the program as we learn in search of an ideal sisterhood. Or we'll meet a fourth witch who will come extremely close with all of us, complementing the group in unexpected ways, keeping our chemistry happy and healthy. I think I'm going to choose this. It doesn't matter who rules, but I chose this last time. What's the difference? It doesn't matter who rules, we will lead together and support each other, amending the program as we learn in search of an ideal sisterhood. Oh, That's beautiful. So there's hope for us after all. That's great. Those powers of yours aren't so bad after all. Here we go. I've liked this ending at the last one too. Upon our deaths, each of us will become goddesses, a newly formed universe, shaping it to our ideal vision. Oh, wow. Okay, so we know about this. There's going to be tons of worlds. That's it. That's all I wanted to deal with. Now, as far as I'm concerned, our sisters can cast their final vote. I have nothing more to do or say. Holy shit, Fortuna, that was hardcore. I can't fight anymore. I'm exhausted. Get this over with. Right, entry 1. Now come to me and devour my flesh. For the will of your sisters, you shall become a goddess. That was disgusting. Moo. What is this? What's going on? Quick, everyone, get behind me. Oh, sorry. I mean no harm. There was no good way of interrupting this moment. You were all being so intense. It's alright, everyone. This is Amramar. He is the behemoth I summoned to regain my freedom. What the fuck, Fortuna? You need help? Is this thing bothering you? You want me to kick his butt? No. Don't mind me. I won't bother you for long. Fortuna, it's time to pay the price. The price? What is he talking about? To regain my freedom, I offered him my immortality in exchange. But you won't be able to live in outer space anymore. What are you going to do? I will have to move back to Earth and make the most of the 60 years or so that I have left for this body. With luck. There's no way around it. It's time to pay. No, I won't pay. Come on, Fortuna. I know it's hard, but we talked about this. Look at all you've achieved. You turned the witching world upside down. Now witch up and pay. I was desperate, now I see that this price is too much. I told you it wouldn't be easy. This gives me no joy. Believe me. You are stronger than you think. Look at everything you've overcome. The more you delay this, the more it's going to hurt. Come on, open your soul now. Stand proud while honoring our pact. This is all yours. I am proud of you. Nope, not gonna pay. Fortuna, you are going to pay. Nope, not going to pay. Come on, what are you going to do? Your little parlor tricks won't work on the cosmic wheel. It's time to pay. Fuck you, just watch me. I'll write you out of existence if I have to. I'm not going to pay. Unable to accept this universe, the will of her sisters will split this reality in two, and her consciousness will be transported to a utopian dimension. We will leave this accursed existence behind. A perfect future is possible. We will be born again as mortals, in a world my friend Ava once envisioned, a kind world free of hunger and discrimination. We will take it slow, be appreciative of the little details, and eventually be inspired by a newfound passion for life. Everyone will have the power to make their desires physically manifest, provided those desires do not affect sentient beings. Abramar will come, but he will lose his behemoth nature. He will be our peer. Everyone, close your eyes now. I'm taking you there. Fortuna, please don't do this. Not again. I don't think I can survive another betrayal. I'm not betraying you. I'm betraying reality. Create your own ending, utopia. There's a puppy. Right there. Oh, and kitties. Kitties. Alright. There is 2 other endings. I'm not going to do them because I do have to play all the way through. There is, I thought the most interesting ending is you can be cats. You can turn everybody into cats, including Abramar. I will show you. I found the images on Discord and also on Steam. I will share those images so you can see what they look like as the credits roll. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. It was fun to run through this again and say the different endings. I liked both endings. I feel like the first ending that I got was true to the gameplay as far as playing it completely blind and knowing nothing about it. Those were the choices that I made that I felt best fit my style of thought process and gameplay. This, I did go into it actually knowing how to get this ending without betraying anything that I felt that was too outlandish of me. So yes, yeah. Thank you. I'll be back soon with something else, I promise.